It is 7:50 in the morning. We are setting off on a walk that takes us to the Great Saint, which is a cross. This takes us via a exposed cliff, but hopefully it has a wire alongside so then we can straddle along the cliff. It's doable without the wire, which makes it more interesting because I'll likely want to do it.
It's making me nervous.
It should be about an hour up, but first we need to get to the town where we can start it from, which is 7 minutes away. So we've made it to Kastraki, which is the town where you start the walk, and the first point that we've got to head for, according to the YouTube video that I watched, is the spinnacle just there. We've got to head for that rock first and go past a church to get there, and then we go up one of the ways, I'm not sure which, but yeah, let's go. So it's now 7:05, sorry, 8, and we're already a little bit lost. What we have to aim for is actually called the spindle, not the spinnacle, which I don't think is a thing. The thing is with these routes, they're usually routes for tour guides, so they don't have them marked, and therefore everyone has to pay for the tours. I prefer to hike just me and Chloe. Maybe it's up here. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's some inlets or caves, and that's where the monks used to live before building the monasteries, but they're everywhere throughout the rocks. We've just come up a winding road which I imagine the tour groups drive up before starting this route. And we were looking for a church, and I think this may be the church. It's got bells. It looks like a church. So the walk is meant to go one way from the church. I think the way is up there, or it could be down there. Shout out to Chris Travel, because without him we wouldn't be doing this trek, because we saw his YouTube video, and just re-watching it we've decided that the route is up these stairs into the forest. It's now 8:20 and the nice paved road that we were going up has turned more to rocks and mud. We do have this here which could point the way. It means we're on a route. So it seems we've reached the top of where the vegetation is. We're now following these white markers on the trees. I'm not sure if they're natural or not, but oh, here's the spindle. Look.
Where is it?
It's just up here, we have the spindle. Okay, now I don't know where we're going. There's this way or that way, so I'm not actually sure. Aha! Okay, so we have the spindle there, and it's the only obvious pathway. You walk around the spindle. Keep calling it spindle.
This spindle.
There's spindle. Yeah, you walk around the spindle and it's the only obvious pathway. And that leads you to here, where I believe we have to go up here and then into those trees. There might be a bit of scrambling. I imagine the final point is to get to the top of those rocks. Lost again. It is now 8:40. Chloe's just sat over there on the cliff top. So we're not sure whether to climb up this ridge here or go up this side here. There's an evident path along here. I need to do some research. 8:45. I think we went the wrong way. We're going to go down there and then reassess where we need to go, because that way and up there is rock climbing. Okay, so we've just made it from the spindle. Basically, the hike takes you where this guy's going, and up through that gorge, and then around the side, up to the cross. He's going up with a load of gear, but I've definitely seen a video where a guy goes up there without any gear. We'll follow him, see what he does, and give it a go. So it's now 9:15. It seems we were going the right way. One of the guides has just gone ahead of us. It's going to be a little steep, but at least we know it's the right way, so we'll be fine. Onwards. Okay, so we just met a nice mountain guide called Chris, who just put in all these ropes. He said we can use them, it's fine, which is really nice of him. This is the way up, so that was really good of him to do that. I'm sure the other guy isn't that happy about it, but Chris said it's okay.
Where's the traverse?
Yes, so we just hold this rope going along here, and then we go up there. Well done. Then you're just going to put your foot up into this hatch here. There you go. Now we just have to traverse up here. Okay, so we're just going up. You've got to definitely use all your hands and your feet, but it's not climbing, it's more scrambling. There you go, you're doing great. It actually gets better, I promise. So that's the narrow verge done. Are you happy? Was it as bad as you thought?
It was as bad as I thought, but I don't want to do it going back.
The ledge has got quite thick, and there's these stairs leading up to the cross. I don't think we would have found it without the guide, so I'm quite happy about that. He's a really nice guy. So now we have this cool abseil to go down, which is the final part before we reach the cross. That's fine. So we've made it to the top. There was a few sketchy moments, weren't there?
Yeah.
Bit of abseiling, which I forgot about. The worst part was getting lost and going along that traverse. But actually, when you went on the traverse, I think it got better.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's more just not knowing where you're going and if you're gonna go on a path that you can't actually go on and get stuck. It probably wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be. I think actually it was okay.
Yeah, well done. This view is Kalabaka. We're staying around about down there, I think. And here is the Great Saint in Meteora, Greece. Now we're going to have a sandwich because we've packed a cheese sandwich, some water, and I might try and fly my drone. So we're gonna chill out here. After that we're gonna head back down. Definitely recommend it. However, if you're slightly, even slightly scared of heights, I'd definitely recommend going with a tour. But yeah, it's not for the faint of hearted. It's up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
On what we've done.
Careful.
Yeah, be careful. So now the mountain guides have come along, have installed rope along here, where there used to be iron wire, or where we just crossed this without any rope. Now there's rope. So as you head up to the spindle, you take the right turn and head up there to the traverse and then around. Okay, so it is 10:45, so that's taken us about 3 hours.
I think so, yeah.
About 3 hours, but we did get lost. Stayed up there for quite a while, just taking in the view, which I think you got to, especially when you're vlogging. Okay, that's that hike done. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.